The outermost covering of the body is called the skin. Now let's see the function of the skin. See the function of the skin. The very important function of the skin is to protect. Yes, to protect the internal parts. So that, for example, muscles, bones, organ system, etc. Yes, skin only protect the internal parts. Again, to preserve moisture in the body. Yes, skin perform a important function. For what? To preserve the moisture in the body. Again, synthesize the vitamin D as the sun rays falling on the skin. Yes, that rays are absorbed in the body, and then there is a synthesis of the vitamin D. Next one, skin is important to maintain the body temperature, as through the skin sweat, it releases the sweat. Okay, as releasing sweat to regulate the body temperature, to maintain the body temperature. Again, skin is important to protect from heat and cold. Again, skin function as a sensory organ of a touch. Whatever may be hot things, cold things are there, immediately we get that sense, and so we can remove our hand. So that is because of the skin. So skin function as a sensory organ of a touch. Now let's see about the structure of the skin. Now about the structure of the skin. Human skin is made up of two main layers. The outermost layer is called the epidermis, and the layer below it is called the dermis. Okay. Now see the structure. Below dermis there is a network of blood vessels and nerve fibers. The subcutaneous layer under this network maintain normal body temperature. The epidermis has various layers. See in the figure that epidermis, below that dermis is there. Okay. Now while you are running or walking speedily, then your body, the skin secretes the sweat. So from where it comes? So inside the, below the skin, they are having some glands which secrete the sweat, so that's glands are called the sweat glands, which secrete the sweat. See, after playing in a hot sun or after hard physical labor, the temperature of the body rises. Then sweat is released. It helps to reduce the temperature of the body. So sweat it helping to reduce our body temperature. Our body temperature usually remains constant at approximately 37 degrees Celsius. Means what is the approximately temperature of the body? Normally it is near about 37 degrees Celsius. Understood about the structure of the skin? Now let's see about the melanin. Melanin is a pigment which is present in a cells of epidermis. Okay. Then melanin is synthesized in certain glands in the skin. Melanin is synthesized in certain glands in the skin. The percentage of the melanin decides the fairness and darkness of the skin. See, who are the fair or dark. So their color of the skin is decided because of the percentage of the melanin. Okay. If the percentage of the melanin is more, the color of the skin is dark. If the percentage of the melanin is less, okay, then the color of the skin is fair. Again, the melanin protects skin and inner parts from the harmful UV rays, ultraviolet rays, which are coming from the sun. So because of this melanin only protect our skin from the UV rays. So the color of the skin depend on which? Melanin. So not only the color of the skin, the color of the hair too depend on the melanin. See, it is a melanin that determine the color of our hair too. Jet black color. So whose hair color are black. So what? Jet black hair is due to pure melanin. Too much black, it is due to pure melanin. While some have the brown color. brown or lighter hair, it is due to sulfur in the melanin. It is due to sulfur in the melanin. And some have the reddish hair. It is why? It is due to iron in the melanin. As iron is present in the melanin, the color of the hair is reddish hair. They have the reddish hair. Understood everyone? This is all about the melanin pigment, the color of the skin and hair. Have you observed your skin and the skin of your grandmother or any old people in your house? What is the difference between your skin and that older people's skin? Yes, have you observed it? As we grow older, the proportion of the fat beneath the skin reduces. And however, the previously skin does not shrink. And this causes wrinkles on the skin of older people. Yes, on the skin of the older people we observing the wrinkles. Why? As they grow older, so the proportion of the fat, it reduces and it causes the wrinkles on the skin. Understood? Now the important points which we have learned in this lesson. See, all bones along the cartilage together form skeletal system. Skeleton gives shape and support. Outer covering of the body is called skin. Skeletal system and skin protect the body and internal parts of the body. Two types of human skeletal system: axial bone and appendicular bone. Axial bone consists skull, ribcage and spine, while appendicular bone, two hands and two legs. Epidermis and dermis, that is all about the skin. So this is only the today's parts. I think everyone have understood this lesson. Whatever may be about the human skeleton, joints and skin. So here we conclude this lesson number 8. I think everyone have understood. Everyone read out the lesson. Whatever may be the new words I am giving, that you have to write in your CW properly and complete this lesson from your notes. Now along with CW you have to complete your science journal also. Which experiment do you have to complete, that I will inform you. So you can complete your CW and journal in neat handwriting. So how you last year wrote that journal, same like that only, with pen you have to complete your writing, and whatever the diagrams are there, that you have to draw with pencil and label it properly with pencil only. Understood everyone? So complete your homework. CW journal, whatever maybe the incompletions are there, you have to complete and start study also. Understood everyone? Okay, thank you.